Hi friends, how we doing? How's life going? Good, I hope. So this week I kind of put a little bit of effort in. I curled my hair, cause you know, I felt like it. My husband got me this curling iron for Christmas, and it has different curling rods, like comes with different curling rods, like different sizes, and I've only tried the bigger one like right when he got it for me, so back in December. It's now April and I haven't used it since, so I thought I would test out like a medium-ish one, and I think it turned out pretty well. My hair normally doesn't like to curl, and it's like, or hold a curl, and it's also hair washing day, so I washed my hair this morning. So I'm surprised it took. So we'll see how long it lasts. Anyway, so this week I thought we would take a break from Disney and go to one of my other loves. If you can see behind me, I have two bookshelves, and then there's books right there. Those are like my books I want, like I'm gonna read soon. And I thought I would talk about my top 5 favorite books as of April 2024. Also, I know I'm wearing a tank top, and it is slightly cold outside, but I'm not going outside today. I am cleaning house, and I get really sweaty really fast, so I wore a tank top. But yeah, and also if you're like, who cares if you wear a tank top and it's April? I live in Michigan, and it's kind of cold outside right now. So anyway, honestly, this is going to be in no particular order. I'm just going to grab a book and go with it. And the first book, they're sliding off my lap. The first book we're going to talk about is After by Anna Todd. I am in the middle of reading this series. Like, so what I do is I read one of these, and then I read a different, like a different book, and then I read another book from the series, and then I read a completely different book, so on and so forth. My husband got this, like this whole set. Like, I only asked him for After, but he got me the whole like book series, either for my birthday or for Valentine, or not Valentine's Day, for my birthday or for Christmas back in like 2022, I think 2021, 2022. And then I read this one in December of 23, and then I continued, I restarted the series in February of 24, so this past February. But yeah, so I had seen the movies before I read the books. I saw all of the movies up until the very last one before I read any of the books. I didn't watch the last one until after I was like halfway in the series of like reading these books. And the movies I fell in love with. I was like, oh my god, I love this. This is so good. Like, this is such a good movie. I really want to read the books. What I forgot is movies can't give as much detail as books can. And while this is in my favorites, remember this when I'm about to say, with what I'm about to say, this is in one of my top 5 favorite books as of April 2024. I don't know about, oh, also spoilers. Spoilers ahead for all of these books if you haven't read them or you want to read them. So the main girl character, her name is Tess. The main boy character, his name is Hardin. Tess is a good girl. Hardin is like an extreme bad boy with tattoos all over and all that fun stuff. And Tess is like an extreme goody two-shoes, no tattoos, clean skin, always does the right thing. With that being said, I just don't know. I don't know about their relationship. In the beginning, in like this book and in the next book, which is After We Collided, I'm about to read After We Fell, so I'll keep you updated if you would like that. But the relationship, like, it's just, Tess sacrifices so much, and Hardin just does not give a crap. He is like so like territorial about her, and even when they're broke up, because of actions he does, like, it's just, I don't know. And like, there's like multiple guys that would be better for her. Like, there's 2 like main ones that I can think of that she's like went back and forth on if she wants to be with them. Obviously okay, so she starts the series with a boyfriend. His name is Noah. Obviously they weren't a perfect fit, but he was there for her in some really crucial times growing up. So we love Noah for that, but he's just not, he's not it for Tessa. But I just, Tessa and Hardin's relationship is just so toxic. Like in the first 2 books, he's not willing, he doesn't want to get married ever. He doesn't want to move to Seattle with her, which is her dream spot. He's like, I'm gonna go back to England and you're coming with me whether you like it or not. There's multiple times when they get in fights and she like runs away and he goes to get her and he's like, you're coming with me now, like let's go, let's leave. He like drinks a lot. Even after he tells her he's gonna stop drinking, he fights. He gets so jealous, like so jealous. Like even though she continuously tells him like they're just friends, there's nothing there, like we're just friends, like I don't think of him that way, until like Tess and Hardin are broken up, one of the 50 bajillion times that they break up. And then she starts to think, well, maybe he would be good for me. Maybe Trevor was one of the guys, or Zed is another one of the guys. Maybe they would be better for me. Maybe they would treat me like I'm supposed to be treated and not like Hardin's treating me, which is like utter crap. And I just don't know. But then again, I just feel for her. I'm like, no, like you take away his nightmares. You need to be with him. Like, I don't know. Like the common sense adult in me is just like, no, don't be with him. You go to Trevor, you go to Zed. Like they, as of the first 2 books, they seem like a better option than Hardin. But then the lovesick, romantic, heart on my sleeve person is just like, no, you belong with Hardin and only Hardin. Don't do it, Tessa. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about these books, but I also love them. I mean, they're in my top, After is in my top 5. And I want After to represent the whole series. Well, I guess the first 2 books, because I haven't read the 3rd book yet. So the first 2 books is what this first After book is representing. So yeah, go check it out. It's good. If you're hopeless romantic and you also don't mind a little smixy scenes, then go check it out. It's good, but it's you feel something when you read those sexy scenes. Just gonna say that there. If my parents are watching, which I probably aren't, sorry. If my sister's watching, which she might be, hi. Next up is, so this is Love, A Twisted Tale by Elizabeth Lim. Now this is a book series, and there's like multiple, like I have some up here and then I have some right here, and so it's her and then another author. I can't remember her name. I feel like her name is Kim. I don't know. But it's a twist on Disney tales. So like what happened in the Disney tale. So like for instance in this one, the Cinderella, the prince never found Cinderella from her shoe. What would happen then? Like, and the ones that I have read 4 of them. I hated the first 3. I just hated them. Like I didn't like them at all. So I read the Aladdin one, the Sleeping Beauty one, and the Mulan one, and I just didn't like them. So I was a little hesitant reading this one. Just like, I don't know. And then I also have to read the Little Mermaid one and the Tangled one. And do I have any others? I don't think so. Nope, I don't. But so like, you're probably like, Megan, if you don't like this book series, why do you have more books, and why do you want to get the rest of the series? Like, why do you want to collect them? Because once I start a series, I just have to finish it to the end. Also, it's Disney, and this book is a good example of why I want to buy all of the books in the series, because I didn't like the first 3, but this one I loved, obviously, because it's in my top 5 favorite books as of April 2024. It's really good, guys, like really good. I love what Elizabeth did with Cinderella's story. So like, again, spoilers throughout this whole video. Also, I'm looking at my time and only in the second book and it's already 10 minutes long, so this is gonna be a long one. I'm sorry. If I can remember correctly, no, she does go. Okay, never mind. So the stepmother prevents her from from meeting the prince as Cinderella, like the maid Cinderella. Like, she sells her to some guy and he, like, basically like sells her, and I don't remember if he was gonna kill her or if he was gonna do bad things to her and then kill her, but somehow by the magic of Disney she escapes and she runs into this girl who works at the palace, the prince's palace, the castle, in some department, I won't say what. And so she starts working there, and then stuff happens, and yeah, so it's really good and I love it. I loved this one so much, like, couldn't put it down. Loved it. So yeah, if you really love Disney and you're interested in like what would happen if Cinderella didn't put the glass slipper on and everyone found out it fit, what if that happy ending didn't happen? Let's see. You should check this book out. You should also check the rest of the books out, because just because I didn't like them doesn't mean you're not gonna like them. See? This one. So this is Love. This is what it's called. Next up is called Tangled by Emma Chase. And before I show you the cover, the only reason why I bought this was because of the title, because Tangled is my favorite Disney princess. My favorite Disney princess. Rapunzel is my favorite Disney princess. It's my favorite Disney princess movie. And the cover may have helped a little bit. You can see I'm getting flustered. And it is called, like I said, it's called Tangled by Emma Chase. And this is a smexy book. This has lots of smecks in it. But I liked it. And there's more to this series, and I have not read it yet. I have not bought any of the books. But it's about this multi-million-dollar, okay, no. This guy makes multi-million-dollar business deals and seduces New York's most beautiful women with just a smile. But then he meets a girl who happens to be a new associate at his father's investment bank firm, and she just makes him question his playboy ways, and eventually he is shuttered in his apartment for 7 days, miserable and depressed because of this girl, guys, because of this girl. And the question is, can a woman turn a smooth talking player into a, well, how can a woman, have one woman turn a smooth talking player into a broken, desperate man? And it's basically about this guy Drew and this girl Catherine and their relationship, like the relationship that they have, and what happens after the relationship, and how he got, like, how she made him depressed and locked up in his apartment when he was a playboy. And it's really good. It's got a lot of sex. It's very, very detailed. So beware. Beware, but it's good. If you like smut, you should get it. I got this off of Amazon. Next up, again, okay, I got this from, I think, Meijer, which, if you don't know, it's basically like Walmart, but I think it's based in Michigan, but it might have like a couple stores in like the surrounding states. I'm not sure. If you're not from Michigan and you have a Meijer in your state, let me know in the comments. But I only got this because of the cover. Again, this is not a Smexy book, I promise. It's called The Royal We by Heather Cox and Jessica Morgan, and I got it because this looks like one of the pictures when Prince William and Princess Kate got married, when they kissed on the balcony. I mean, does it not? And if you don't know, I love the royal family. Like, I love learning about them. I'm just kind of obsessed. And I like to credit my grandma Sharon for that, which is my mom's mom, who sadly passed away in 2018, so she's no longer with us. But still, I think I got my love of the royals from her because she also loved the royals. And this is not about Princess Kate and Prince William. This is about Rebecca Porter, who is an American, and Prince Nicholas, who is the future king to Great Britain. And Rebecca goes to Oxford for college, and that's how they meet. And it just goes through, it literally goes from when they met to their wedding day, like right before their wedding day. And it just goes through like all of the ups and downs of dating a royal, and then eventually trying to marry a royal, and all that drama and paparazzi. And it's really good, guys. Like, if you like the royals the British royal family, I recommend this. I'm pretty sure you could probably get this off Amazon. I feel like you can get anything on Amazon. It's real good, guys. It's real good. And then last but certainly not least is my favorite book of all time. I promise I didn't save this one for last just because it's my favorite book. I just wanted to stack them and I didn't want anything to fall. And this book I read in, I believe, high school. My sister loaned it to me because there's a bunch of early 2000s books by this author and then another author who writes extremely similarly to her, who I have a bunch of their books. My goal is to get all of their books like these. And she was just loaning me those books for like easy reads, because these are super, super easy reads. And back in high school, I wasn't that into reading, but I was into reading. Not as much as I am now. And like some of their books she wouldn't let me read because they had swear words in them. And just like, I am like 16 years old and I go to public school. I'm pretty sure I've heard swear words before. Also, have you met our dad's side of the family? But anyway, and it's called Thrill Ride by Rachel Hawthorne. This is my copy. I got this copy a couple years ago. I think probably like 2020 when the panorama was happening. If you don't know what the panorama is, it's the pandemic, but I call it the panorama. And I just love this book so much. I reread it. Like, obviously I bought it and then I reread it because I borrowed the copy from my sister the first time. And this is about a girl, I believe her name's Megan. Hold on. Pause. 1 second. Yes, her name is Megan. And she goes to for a summer job, she works at an amusement park near sorry, I thought that said Fago. It did not say Fago. If you don't know what Fago is, it's pop. It's from Michigan. It's Michigan pop. Anyway, I said that because she goes to an amusement park that is on Lake Erie, which is one of the 5 Great Lakes of Michigan. And so I feel like that's part of why I love it so much, is because it's close, like it's kind of, but not really Michigan based, and the main character's name's Megan, my name's Megan, and then I love amusement parks. It's just a really good, fun, lighthearted story. It's very early 2000s, guys, very early 2000s. So if you grew up in the early 2000s and you want like nostalgia, like this is it. If you were born in the early 2000s and you don't remember what they were like, this book is a good book to let you know what it was like in the early 2000s. I am an early 2000s kid. So I remember those times fondly. My sister was an early 2000s teen. I don't know if she remembers them fondly, but it's just a really, really good book, you guys. I just love it. And like, she goes into this with having a boyfriend, and like he's really distant, and then she finds this other guy that she really likes, and she works in a gift shop with a ridiculous outfit, like, I guess not outfit, like uniform, and this guy still falls in love with her, and then she breaks up with her boyfriend, or her boyfriend breaks up with her, I can't remember, and she, surprise, surprise, ends up with the other guy. But these books are always set like the summer before college, or like the year before college, because like there's some that are based in winter. But so Rachel Hawthorne, and if you enjoy her books, she's got so many good ones. An author that's very similar to her that has the same early 2000s vibes as she does, because these were written in the early 2000s, is Catherine Clark. I really like hers too. Let's see, this book was written in 2006. I was 10 years old when this book came out. So yeah, this one, really good. You should go buy it. It's like a super easy read. It's only like 300 and something pages. Other books by her, like Caribbean Cruisin', Island Girls and Boys, Love on the Lifts. I have pretty much read all of those. But yeah, good book. Those were my top 5 favorite books of as of April 2024. This is a really long video. I'm so very sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, you're the real MVP, and put a book in the comments below so I know who my real MVPs are. Comment down below what your top 5 favorite books are as of April 2024. And like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want more of my beautiful face. I post new videos every single Friday at 4 p.m. Hope you have a great weekend and a great week and a great life. And yeah, come back next week for more shenanigans. And yeah. Okay. I hope to see your beautiful faces next week. Bye.